Tim the Texas Ranger here, and I'm going to teach you about fair use. Lots of teachers think that fair use means that they can use whatever materials they want in their class willy-nilly. Well, I'm here to put a stop to that. Now, if something's in the public domain, well, go to town with it and have fun. But if it's copyright protected, that fair use has rules, and ignorance is no excuse for breaking them. Now, I'm going to teach you about copyright in your classroom with the help of my friend and frequent violator, Perry the Pirate, and his roommate, Dan. Now, these are all reenactments of violations, and no pirates were badly injured in the making of these clips. Can you see where Perry went wrong? Hey, what are you up to, Perry? I'm gonna be picking out movies for my class tomorrow. Oh yeah, you're planning World War II right now, right? I just saw Letters from Iwo Jima. That would be great to show to your class. No, this is such a boring movie. I think I might watch me some Pirates of the Caribbean or some Spaceballs. Muppet Treasure Island. I do love me those little Muppets. They're so cute, don't you think? But Perry, those movies have nothing to do with World War II. Won't you get in trouble? Alright, it's be my classroom. I'll show what I want. We've been working hard this semester. We deserve a break to watch some Muppets. Hey Perry, what's up? Dan, I'd be asking a favor of you tonight. Oh yeah, sure. What do you need? Well, you remember yesterday when I was picking out me movies for me classroom? Well, I be in jail now. Apparently it'd be illegal to watch a movie in class without educational intent. Tim came and arrested me right when I hit play. I told you so, Perry. Busted. Videos can only be used in the classroom when they have an educational purpose. Furthermore, videos must have been obtained legally and can only be used face-to-face, never posted online. If the video is part of a presentation or your students are using it in a project, that video can only have 10% of it used for 3 minutes, whichever one is less. Next violation. Hey Perry, what are you planning on today? Hello Dan. I be planning me a lesson on civil rights, trying to find me a good primary source to use in my classroom. I thought a good poem or two. Oh cool, do you have like an anthology to look through? I have some anthologies, but they just don't have what I'm looking for. But I found this great poem by Langston Hughes online, called Deferred. I think I'd be using this one. I just print out a couple copies or so. Perry, isn't that poem kind of long? I don't think you're allowed to copy a poem that's that long. Oh, relax, Dan. No one will ever know that I made copies of this poem. You think they have cameras on me or something? I'm telling you, Perry, you're gonna get in trouble again. You worry too much. Perry? What? Tim? Now this is the violation I see happen the most. Copying print material willy-nilly is illegal. Now Perry should have known that you can copy a poem in its entirety if it's less than 250 words. Deferred is 291. Know the rules about what you're copying or get used to being visited by me. Next violation. Dan, welcome home. Hey Perry, how's the PowerPoint on Egypt going? The PowerPoint be going great. I'm adding a few finishing touches on the Cleopatra part, if you know what I mean. Add a little spice to the presentation. Oh, definitely. Did you find some cool, like, Turkish flute music or something? I actually have... let me play my favorite song for you. It's right here. Perry, is that bubbly? I just love this song. It starts in my toes, makes me twinkle my nose.
But Perry, that song has nothing to do with Egypt. You can't just throw it in there because you want to.
Of course it has nothing to do with Egypt. But it's a great song.
I don't know, Perry. I'd be worried about some copyright violation if I were you.
It looked like Tim be calling me on the Skype phone.
Will you count?
Hello? How can you know what I'm putting into my PowerPoint right now, Tim? Are you watching me somewhere?
Busted. Music's copyrighted just the same as video is. If it's educationally relevant, well, feel free to go ahead and use it if you got it legally. But if it's not, and it's just accompanying a presentation or used in a project, you can only use 10% of it or 3 minutes, whichever is less. Make sure you know the law before you hit play, or I'll make you face the music. Next violation. Hey Perry, what are you copying?
Are gonna be saving me some money with this workbook. The department didn't have any funding for me to buy a new book, so I'm just going to copy some pages out of last year's workbook.
You're copying a workbook? Isn't that illegal?
Are gonna be tough time, me friends. You got to save a penny wherever you can make a penny. Besides, who's gonna catch me doing this?
My guess would be Tim. Busted. Do not copy workbooks. Workbooks are classified as consumable materials, and consumable materials can never be copied without permission from the publisher. Publishers only make money on these because every year people need new copies. Even if you just want to use one activity, you need to get permission before you copy that. You may think it's saving you money in the short term, but when I catch you, it's gonna cost you in the long term. Next violation. A few final notes on copyright. When it comes to images, you can use them in their entirety as long as you cite them, unless it comes from a collection. In that case, you can't use more than 15 images or 10% of the collection, whichever one is less. You also can't use more than 5 images by the same artist. When it comes to recorded materials, like this here old VHS, or even if you're using a DVD, you gotta do your homework before you use it. Automatically, all recorded broadcasts can be used for 10 days after they've aired on TV. After that, though, things get murky. Laws can change based on the program and the channel, so you'll need to talk to the publisher to make sure that you're following the law. Rule of thumb, though, if you like the segment, buy the segment. Then you never have to worry about it again. Finally, the rules talked about here today only apply when you don't have enough time to get permission from the publisher. But if you're planning something 3 months ahead, or it's something you used last year and you plan to use again next year, well, you better get yourself writing a little letter to that there publisher and ask for permission. Additionally, you cannot invoke the fair use rule more than 9 times per year for any given class. The only exception to this is newspapers. Now that's copyright law, and now you know, so don't let me catch you breaking the rules. But if you are breaking the rules in your classroom, remember to look behind you, because that's where Tim the Texas Ranger is gonna be.